Your sin is making you sick. When we sin against God, we sin against the laws of nature, and that's when disease happens. Disease is dis-ease. It's a rebellion against what God has made. So when you sin, every time you sin, you're bringing disorder and blockages in yourself, and it creates disease and disorder in your body and in the world, in the universe. Disaster happens because of the sin of man. And it's known that stress and things that are upsetting to you are bad for your immune system and slow your immune function down. How many times were you stressed out and, like yelling at people and just like acting crazy, and then you got sick that week? Like, sin and unrest and disorder cause disease. I'm not saying that if you don't sin, then you will never get sick. That's not true, because sickness always will occur because we are of a fallen nature and we are imperfect beings and imperfections happen. But there are sicknesses that come about in your body when you have and practice habitual sin. You have to disrupt the pattern of sin in your body. You have to break the nervous system being constantly on a cycle of sin. If you have a habit of lying and you lie every time things get uncomfortable or you want to get out of something, you tell a lie, your nervous system is accustomed to sinning, and that can cause disruption in your body and disease or mental illness or anything that makes you unwell. You need to rewire your nervous system for justice and truth and goodness. And the way to healing a lot of these ailments is through fasting and through penance and penance for your sins. You can disrupt the pleasure of your bodily senses with penance and heal blocked arteries with words of compassion. It's possible for you to rewire your nervous system to practice good and to be holy and a saint. I forgot where it is in the Bible, but I think St. Paul says that people have illnesses because they're consuming the body, blood, soul, and divinity of God sacrilegiously. Like, they are partaking in the bread of Christ, and they are getting sick because they are taking him unworthily. So that is proof enough. And if you need proof in the Bible, that is proof that sin causes you to have ailments. I believe that taking communion sacrilegiously causes a lot of viruses, like illness, to spread, because if you are receiving him unworthily, it's it's disorder. It's also in the Bible that God uses a lot of like natural disaster and destruction as justice for the disloyalty of his people. So you have to detach from your will in order to live a peaceful life. You will never live a peaceful life if you are attached to your own way and your own will. You have to give your life to God and be completely indifferent to whatever happens on earth, and detach your health. Stop being so addicted to your passions and to your bad habits, and it's causing disorder in your body. A lot of autoimmune diseases is just the immune system attacking itself. Like, we just inflict pain on our own bodies by habitual sin, and we can, by God's grace, get out of that and live saintly lives and live lives of ease. Like, Jesus says his burden is light. If you follow Christ, you will live a peaceful life. It won't be an easy life, really. He promises persecution for those who follow him, but it will be a peaceful life. And that's essentially what we're all seeking and after, is having peace. Even our comfort that we constantly crave and grasp for entertainment, it's all to just have peace in our bodies. That's all we want. And you can attain it if you live a saintly life and live a holy life and stay out of habitual sin. Train your nervous system to get out of it. You can do it by God's grace, He wants you to be perfect. He wills for you to be perfect, and it is attainable, because He wouldn't have told us to be perfect if He didn't know that He gives us sufficient grace. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.